The age of unquestioned power was over. It ended suddenly. It ended with a disaster at the Han River. King Zhao was lost beneath the waves. His guard was lost beneath the waves. The 6 armies of the West were lost beneath the waves. The news struck the Zhou court like a hammer blow. It was a loss of men. It was a loss of prestige. The mandate of heaven now seemed cracked and fragile. A new king would have to navigate this broken world. His name was Mu. He inherited a throne shadowed by catastrophe. Belief in central royal authority had begun to fray. The nobles in far domains watched and waited. The tribes along the frontiers grew bold. King Mu understood the challenge. He had to prove that Zhou still had strength. He would show the world the king's will still moved armies. The first test would come in the west. In the west, Mu pushed deep into the rugged lands of Gansu. Records speak of battles fought, victories won. He was said to have captured 5 kings of the Quanrong. Not annihilation, but a pushback and a buffer. Political theater stabilized the court, but the cost was high. Coffers drained. Results often proved temporary. Force was powerful, also blunt and expensive. The true test waited in the east. Here, his rivals were his own people, powerful regional lords. Granted lands had grown into local power bases. They had armies, wealth, and rising ambition. Shu rose as a major force in the Huai River Valley. Its ruler was called King, and challenged Zhou's supremacy. Terrain of rivers and marshes blunted Zhou chariots. The war dragged on. Lives and treasure bled away. This was a civil war against a resilient foe. The center waned as the periphery grew. The king's might was no longer absolute. The sword, alone, was not enough. Facing stalemate, King Mu sought help. He turned to the rising state of Chu. A pragmatic alliance took shape. Together, they attacked Shu, and won. The capital celebrated. But it was a quiet admission of weakness. Needing a great lord to enforce royal will diminished the throne. Power was decentralizing into a network of rivals and allies. So the king reimagined power. He toured the realm, holding court in the open. Homage and petitions made hierarchy visible. Authority shifted, less about fear, more about being seen. Presence stitched distant places to the throne. Power became spectacle and ceremony. Out of these journeys rose a legend, the road to Kunlun. There, he met the Queen Mother of the West. They feasted, traded verses, exchanged gifts. Myth elevated the king, recognized by gods as well as men. When reality could no longer secure obedience, symbols did. From this moment, glory became memory, myth a political tool, and the king, a symbol.